welcome back to Moto Test. It's Mike. We're headed to the track today, and that's a weird looking bike. We're going to the motocross track. We're going to test out a new bike. Actually going to be first impressions because I've actually never ridden this bike, whether it be mine or somebody else's or anything. So we'll take it around the track, see how we can do on it, and we'll give you our opinions on it and what we think about it. It is a legitimate first impressions because never ridden one ever in anything because it's a brand new bike for 2024. Beta's first attempt at a 4-stroke motocross bike. I got some issues with my right hand, so I don't know if that will affect me, but hopefully it won't look like I don't know what I'm doing. We'll see you at the track. All right, this is take 2 on this. The first one I tried was just admiring the bike. So 2024 Beta 450 RX, it's the first year for the Beta. It's got your normal 1921 tire combo. It comes with Maxxis tire stock, but I switched to an MX34. It's got my suspension stickers, but I haven't done the suspension. An MX34 front and MX53 rear, that's my preferred ones. The bike does come with the bling parts because technically the motocross bikes are considered race editions. So it does have all the little bling pieces. Whoops. It's got the Beta exhaust, obviously stock. That's actually a lot nicer than it would you'd get on a Japanese bike, it would seem. It does have KYB suspension. I haven't done anything to it yet. We're going to set the sag, set some clickers, and go from there. Obviously with Beta, it does have the clear tank, so you can see the fuel in it. It has the race edition pegs, which is something of question. I'm not a big fan of those. I like the standard RR pegs, so we'll see with that. The only thing's not stock are the grips and the hand guards. It does have the map switch in the middle of the bar pad there. So, and this is not the stock seat. This is a Seat Concepts aftermarket seat that I bought when I bought the bike, just like I changed the tires from the stock Maxxis because I weren't gonna run those. So we'll take her out on the track. We'll see what we can do, and we'll give you an idea. This is the legitimate first impressions. Never ridden one of these, and it's the very first year for it. So let's go have some fun. All right, guys, 2024 Beta 450 RX. Literal first impression. So far, the idle's pretty high, but the throttle body doesn't look like a normal throttle body, so it's a little bit confusing. Putting gas in it. Everything feels really tall. Like the seat to the bars feels tall. Obviously these aren't my normal bars. Alright guys, well, let's see if we can't go link a lap together for you. All right, guys, to wrap up in the truck today versus doing it in the garage later after I forgot to do a outro. Overall, today the Beta 2024 450 RX in its first year. I love the bike. Honestly, like, I had so much fun on it. You'll hear a little bit in it. It felt a little weird initially because the bar mounts were in the second position, not all the way back, so it felt super tall, almost like I was reaching up to the bars. And I'm only 5'9", so, you know, I'm not very tall. Once I moved it back to the furthest back position for the bar mounts, everything came into play and it was so much better. So, is it a beginner bike or an expert bike? Like I said with the 450 RS video, no 450 is a beginner bike. Beginners belong on small bikes learning how to ride. So it's an advanced bike. Would I spend my own money on it? Yes, this is my bike. This is the bike that I traded the 200RR trail bike in for. So this is my motocross bike for 2025. How does it handle? I actually think it handles good. You hear a lot in review videos from pros online and magazines saying it's slow handling. I don't think it's slow handling. I think it's super stable. And that super stable turn-in, what they refer to as slow handling, it almost helps you in ruts more than a fast handling bike that gets a little bit nervous entering a rut. Do I think that it's equal to the Japanese and Austrian bikes? Yeah, 100%. It's just as good, I think. As far as it being a little low on power just means you can ride it faster for longer. It's more rideable than a hard-hitting bike is, in my opinion. And as far as the bike, it does vibrate a little bit more than a Japanese bike, but I rode a factory edition Husky 450 a couple years ago, and I would say it feels similar to that. I think that it's the chromoly steel frame that is causing that a little bit more vibration, but you only really feel it riding through the pits. Once you're out on the bike, you don't even notice it. So I give it a A, and I love the thing. I can't wait to ride it more.